Day after the U.S. military bombed 3 nuclear sites, President Trump has suggested there could be a regime change in Iran. In a post on Truth Social, the president said, quote, "It's not politically correct to use the term regime change, but if the current Iranian regime is unable to make Iran great again, why wouldn't there be a regime change?" And then the letters MIGA. Iranian missiles struck northern and central Israel today. We've got a look at some of the damage. 11 people had to be taken to the hospital. Iran says it is deciding on a proportionate response to those strikes. Stephanie Bennett has the latest.
American B-2 bombers returning back to Missouri on Sunday after being used in the strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities.
This mission was not and has not been about regime change. The president authorized a precision operation to neutralize the threats to our national interests.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth reinforcing that President Trump only wants peace, noting how Iranian troops and people were not targeted in the attack.
The United States does not seek war, but let me be clear. We will act swiftly and decisively when our people, our partners, or our interests are threatened.
But Iran's foreign minister says the U.S. crossed a very big red line, calling the Trump administration, quote, warmongering and lawless.
I don't know how much room is left for diplomacy. Iran reserves all options to defend its security.
The administration's actions are fueling fears of a wider conflict. And now U.S. allies are calling for a return to the negotiating table.
Our focus has been on de-escalating, getting people back around to negotiate what is a very real threat.
As the world braces for a possible escalation, Iran's longtime ally, Russia, strongly condemned the U.S.'s attack, calling it a, quote, gross violation of international law. The U.S. State Department is ramping up travel warnings for Americans in the Middle East as concerns grow about a possible retaliation from Iran to U.S. interests in the region. In London, Stephanie Bennett, Fox News.